The Nelson Mandela Bay district is hosting the National Sport is Your Future tournament today. The acting Police Commissioner Zithulele Dladla is expected to officially open the event, which is aimed at fighting crime. Siphosethu Booi is standing by to tell us where we are in the program at this hour. Good morning, Siphosethu.
Good morning to you, Dudu, and interesting times because we saw the march and drill from different schools here in Nelson Mandela Bay, in Zondelelo, as well as KwaZulu High School, here to prove a point, I see, and also to make their mark and also writing down their Kasi's names here. And I'm joined now by the District Commissioner, Major General Vuyisile Nqatha, who will speak to us about the selection of the teams. Dada, thank you very much for your time. Please speak to us about the importance of this particular tournament and also what the SAPS hopes to initiate with these types of tournaments for the young people of the Nelson Mandela Bay district.
Okay, thank you very much. The theme of this event is the sport is the future. So we're basically giving the alternative and options to our youth so that they can choose sports, education, but not drugs or alcohol or gangsterism. And that is why we have managed to organize and mobilize the youth from schools and those that are already affected, that were forwarded to us by the NGOs who are already using the substance but who are recovering. And so that we can say to them, they must come and participate in the sports. And as the police, what we want to achieve at the end of the day, we want to discourage our youth from joining the gangs. Here, we are in Galvandale. That is where the gangsterism is. That's where alcohol and drugs are. And we have seen our own youth being recruited by the gangs here. But as an organization, we came here so that we can tell them, you don't need to go and join the gangs or use substance, but you can join the sports. Of course, we have seen many important people also in the world, such as the Ronaldos, the Dr. Kumalos and others, that managed to achieve a lot through the sports. It can also happen to them as well, as we can see here.
And also, how has it been accepted and also just received, rather, by the community members?
The community is very excited, and also the police are also excited. And I must tell you, even if it was raining today, that was not going to stop the community from participating. I think our people, they are hungry and thirsty for the sports. And because for the longest time, we have not really had things or activities that are positive. And the people are also tired of seeing people being chased by gangs or drugs, fights, etc. They want to come and participate in the sport. We can see here, the youth is here, there are soccer, there is also netball, there's also those that participate in the drilling here. And they are doing very well, a good job. And you can see the interest. They are young, youthful, they are from school, and they are happy to be here. And as the police were also happy, and all that I wanted to do was to encourage their own parents to come and cheer their children up, and also to come and support, and so that the children can know that they are not alone. And as the police will continue ensuring that we discourage them from joining the drugs, the gangsters or the crime guys, etc. And of course, we're basically demobilizing the criminal gangs here. That's what we're busy doing here.
And also just how has it been received by the parents of the children? Like you just mentioned now that you're also calling for the parents to come and also support their young people here.
The parents are happy because they know there is no future in the gangsterism, and there are limitations there. But in the sport, there are no limitations, and they are free to join, and you don't even have to pay. No one paid a cent here, and today they are going to live with medals, they are going to live with cups, and they've been washed as well. Here you are. I think you also took some pictures here, and something that is going to encourage it. And the parents are very happy, and the parents are tired of crime, because in this area, the victims of crime and the perpetrators of crime are no longer the old people. Between the 16s and the 17s, the bodies that we will pick up here the bodies of young boys of between 15, 16, 17 years old. So if there is any alternative, I think the parents and also the schools are also very much interested. That is why we are here. And we are, remember, doing this at the school grounds, because we have engaged schools around here who said, police, do it. We are not going to charge you a cent. And that's why we are here. So this is very much welcomed. The Community Policing Forum and other departments as well, who also came here in numbers to support, because they know that this is a very good idea. It's something that we must do continuously. And if, of course, we want to win the war against gangsterism, crime, drugs, substance abuse, we must do these kinds of events relentlessly. We must repeat them over and over again, encourage our own children. Instead of going to the taverns, they must come and play here and go home when they're tired.
District Commissioner, thank you very much for speaking to us about just the intentions of the SAPS and making sure that these young people from surrounding areas of Galvindale, Helen Vale, Wazakele, New Brighton also come out in their numbers and also just pursue a future in sports, for he says that there's no future in gangsterism or in crime.
Siphosethu Booi, thank you very much for that update.